Let's talk some of these other free agent wide receivers, man. Just your overall thought process on how you feel about them. Amari Cooper. We know, like I said, man, he is going to be available. He just finished up that deal that he signed in Dallas, the 5-year, $100 million deal. So he was getting 20 mil per. How you feel about Amari Cooper, man? Any one way or the other as we're getting closer and closer now to free agency starting up, man? Is he a receiver that you would consider, coming into that black and gold? And if so, at what number as well?
I like Amari. I think he's a weapon. Um, I think he's a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
He can't give him crazy number. He shouldn't come out for a crazy number. I think a decent number can make sense.
Because he was coming
I
off
think
of
with
20 mil
everybody,
per year. He was off of 20 mil per year.
you can't get that.
That's what I'm saying. I think we could get him a little bit less than
Yeah,
20, right?
we got to bump it down to like
Mm-hmm.
14.
Yeah.
Can he take 14?
I think you
If
get
we
him
could
at
do
14 to
14,
16.
we might could make something happen with 14 to
Yeah.
16 because he's still Amari,
That's what I'm
still a
saying.
number one. He could have that same type impact like my man had in Cleveland,
Mm-hmm.
revive his situation, get hot,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a game changer.
And he
Teach your
still
young
ended
boy
up
how to be
and
a
he still
pro.
ended up right around that 1,000-yard mark, even with the multiple stops this year, which once again is just a true testament to his overall production, right?
I
When you
was
talk Amari
I was gonna
Cooper,
say
man.
Amari.
He still was playing at a
Amari's
high
one of the
level, man.
people. He one of the people. He gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know.
But I say good
He
player,
gonna
man. He
be
just kept
him.
getting hurt, man. That's his thing, man. When he's healthy, the production is there. But when you're hurt, you're hurt. And that's the other part. But he did have surgery on his wrist as soon as the season ended, and that was part of what also contributed to him not having a traditional Mark Cooper year. But you can still see where, he still knows how to run right, still knows how to create separation, still knows how to get production as well, man.
But
All right, all right. So for the right price, you're open to Amari Cooper is what it sounds like, correct?
for the price is right.
All right, all right. I like
Price
it.
got to be right.
Price got to be right. Respect on that. All right,
I
next.
think it's a little bit that everybody though.
Well, I was gonna say,
For the
man,
prices.
because I think there are certain ones that we bring up names to, and the reason why I always ask you individually is because some of these names,
You know what?
the fans will
I
say,
think
"Nah,
you
I
do.
don't want that guy," but you
I was
might
gonna
see
say,
it
I think
differently. You know what I
do
mean?
go ahead.
Yeah.
If it's a weapon, you buy it. If it's a weapon. If it's the right weapon, you buy it. Because there's money in there. It's not like
You
they
see what I
lacking
mean?
money. Like
Yeah.
money's
I'm
in
like,
it.
we got plenty of
So
cash, and if we're not about to
yeah.
pay a quarterback 30, 40, 50 million, we
And the
got
fact that
options. Like,
then
we
load up on weapons and get somebody in there.
all right. You catch what I'm saying? So like a Chris Godwin type, that's the next one, right? He was on a 3 for 60. That was 20 mil per year. We know he's coming off of injury though, but it's like, you don't think that don't sound like a good one to bring in?
Yeah,
How you
that's
feel?
not bad.
You see what I mean? Like,
That's not, yeah.
he's probably the next most expensive behind Devontae Adams in terms of just the free market right now, right?
Yeah. Because, I mean, Devontae's not going to be expensive at all, you know? And you get what you pay for in a sense.
Yeah.
Devontae's going to be expensive, but Devontae's still a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
He looked good at the end of the year. You know, I think with a Coach T, it's mature. In there with maturity, it don't act, I don't want to say, because the receiver has been uh, a kind of a cocky position, I guess you could call it,
Yeah.
a pre, not, so
Not
I think he's
prima donna,
somebody
but
that
you
comes
got
in.
It's
Yeah,
been a little.
I think he gives you a different flavor in there. I think he comes and he's a ultimate pro.
Yeah.
He does his job. I think he'd be a really good Steeler. I think his price tag, everything about him would be. I think that'd be a good pickup. It'd
My
be
man
somebody to
said.
work with.
He said,
Yeah,
"Yo, get back to the
mature.
boss vibes in there, man. Get back to the suit and tie vibe, man." Devontae, he
It's a Heinz
professional.
Ward. That'd be
He
the Heinz
professional.
Ward you're looking
I
for in a
swear.
sense. Like
Yeah, I see
maybe
what you
not so
mean.
much physical, but
Yeah.
where do you need me to be at? I'll be there.
Yeah.
Like smiling. You can. That's the
Mm-hmm.
face of your receiver room in a sense. Like
Yeah.
good,
Hey,
clean.
look, see, and the way you bring him up is kind of how I was thinking of with Amari Cooper as well. I'm like, that's just a good guy. You know, he's the good locker room.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna be the straight
Yeah.
professional, how to practice, how to show up on game days, suited and booted, like across the board. You know what I mean? So it's
I
like,
think GP's rock star ability
Mhm.
makes you bring in a good guy to pair with him.
balance him. I need the Chris
You
Carter
know?
to your Randy Moss, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, come
You
on,
can be
man. I
that.
can
I'm gonna
dig it,
match you
bro.
with that.
I can
You
dig that.
know?
Yeah,
I'm gonna match you with that.
yeah.
And you can argue E. Sanders, but I think the original E. Sanders AB was that E. Sanders talk show, radio,
Mhm.
clean, like what you need me to do, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And AB was AB. Even since AB to
I mean,
Juju,
yeah.
you know,
This is true.
good, And it's like I love AB, love him, but it just keep it calm.
Yeah.
Don't want to get it too crazy in there.
We need some balance in there. I can see what you mean. I
can't turn the baby kids in there. It can't get too crazy.
Hey, and in that room, it could get like that too.
It can get crazy.
It could get crazy with the receivers, bro. Yes.
Oh, you get here at 10:20. I'm gonna get here at 10:20 also.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
I know it started at 10, but
hey, I'm with you. You would start. I'm gonna start what you said. You
I catch the ball too at a high level.
Like, oh man.
It can get crazy.
No, that's real life right there, man. That is real life. All right, but yeah, man, Devontae definitely is one of them dudes, though, man. Definitely one of those dudes, though. So, all right, I like it, man. I like it. Shoot, look, I was supposed to ask you about Christian Kirk, but then they messed around and traded him, man.
They traded that.
Dude, sitting there for a 7th. Yeah.
Try to get something back for him. I'm not mad at that. Give me something.
Yeah. I mean, if you're the Texans, you figure you were going to have to pay him around that range anyways.
Yeah, that's easy. That's an easy trade. You can have that.
Hey, look, I thought I would have got him cheaper on the market, though.
But a 7's not bad.
But did you?
A 7's a great win.
Do you think we had to give him 18 for that, though? I don't think you would have had to pay Christian Kirk $18 million if he was released on the open market. That's my only thing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, why am I paying him 18 when I could go get one of these others if I wanted to do that?
Yeah, I wouldn't give him 18.
Yeah, that was my only thing. I was like, I
want to pick that up.
I was like, I get why you want to get him before the market gets him, but the market wasn't going to pay him $18 million. Now you're stuck with that, man. Yeah.
Waited a couple of hours and got him for 12.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
But you might not have got him there. You'd have been in the bidding war.
True, but if you're willing to pay 18, you was going to outbid everybody anyways. You could have won it to 15, you was going to win.
I agree.
You could have saved yourself a little money, man. But shout out to the Texans, man. Shout out to the Texans. All right. All right. And then the last name though that I did want to ask you about specifically, over in New York, man, Darius Slayton. Like I said, man, super cheap in terms of option wise for him. 2 years, 12 mils, what he's coming off of, averaging 6 per year. But what's your thoughts on him, man? Is he a guy that you're interested in, or would you look at him to pair with somebody else as well?
Who? Say it again.
Darius Slayton.
Darius Slay, big play Slay.
No, not Darius Slay. I wish we was talking about the corner. Slayton, Darius Slayton.
Deep, Slay.
Yeah. Slayton, with the Giants. Yeah. That one. Hey, look, the other one. The other one. You know the other one, yeah.
Big play Slay. I love it.
Hey, look, of course. Yeah. Hey, he's available though. I know you saw that. Mm-hmm. And he said he got a relationship with Coach T. That's the guy he want to play for. If he say, I'm just throwing it out there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We can talk about that though too, though. I'm just saying though.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm not mad at Slayton. That speed, that's similar to what you brought in last year from the Jets. You know.
Mike Williams. Okay.
Michael Williams, similar to that. Like not too shifty, kind of straight line. That's a good player though. His speed. That's a good sneaky one. It's not expensive.
Yeah, super
you don't
cheap.
Pay super a lot
super cheap.
You get that for cheap. Mm-hmm. I think you get that and something. You see what I mean? If you do that, then you're building a committee.
Okay. Because, see, I'm saying to myself, I'm going Darius Slayton, man, I'm still trying to bring in a Lockett type and a draft pick. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And now I'm saying GP, Lockett, Slayton, draft pick. Let's cook. Let's make it work, man.
Let's work on you.
Yeah.
You still got boy you brought in last year from Michigan.
Yeah, Roman Wilson.
You know, Roman Wilson.
Still got Calvin Austin. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still some weapons. I think Calvin Austin and Lockett are very, very, very similar. So
I would agree.
That might not be what you bring in because you love your Calvin. That's yours. That's your Lockett. So you might not go get Lockett. You might look for more guys like you said, a Slayton, and I think you go get another like a big slot.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, you could play Cooper. You could play Amari Cooper in there. But to say,
big slot.
You know who big slots are? Old wide receiver ones that a little bit aging out there. So you bump them inside. That's it. Hey, look, the big wide receiver slot is the old corner that moves the safety. That's all that is, man. That's all that. If you know, you know, man. If you know, you know, man.
Like you used to. Yep. You know.
Shout out to the boys, man. Shout out to the boys.